Imagine this. It's the year 2011. Someone tells you that buying just $100 worth of Bitcoin could make you a millionaire. You laugh it off, thinking it's some internet scam. Fast forward to today. Those $100 would be worth over $60 million. Missed out? Don't worry, because the opportunity to invest in Bitcoin the right way is still here. But only if you know what you're doing. Most people either lose money or panic sell because they don't understand Bitcoin. But in this video, I'll break down exactly how to invest in Bitcoin, whether you're a beginner or looking to maximize your profits. Introduction. So why Bitcoin? Why now? And most importantly, how do you invest in it without making the same mistakes that have wrecked so many beginners? In this video, we're going to cover everything you need to know, step by step. Why Bitcoin is valuable and how it actually works. The safest ways to buy and store Bitcoin, the best investment strategies, whether you want to hold, trade, or earn passive income. And at the end, I'll also share 3 major mistakes that almost every beginner makes, so you can avoid them. Let's get started. Part 1. Understanding Bitcoin's value. Before you invest in anything, you need to understand what you're buying. So, what makes Bitcoin valuable? 1 Bitcoin is scarce. Unlike dollars, which can be printed infinitely, Bitcoin has a fixed supply of 21 million coins. This means it becomes more valuable over time, like digital gold. 2. Bitcoin is decentralized. No government, bank, or company controls Bitcoin. It's powered by the people, for the people. It can't be shut down or manipulated like traditional currencies. 3. Bitcoin is a hedge against inflation. Ever noticed how your money loses value over time? That's inflation. Bitcoin is designed to resist inflation, making it a store of value in the long run. All right, now that we understand why Bitcoin is valuable, let's talk about how to actually buy it safely. Part 2. How to buy Bitcoin. Safely. Buying Bitcoin is easier than ever, but many beginners make costly mistakes. Here's the safest way to do it. Step 1. Choose a trusted exchange stick to well-known platforms like Coinbase, Binance, Kraken, or Gemini. Avoid shady websites or Telegram offers. Step 2. Create an account and secure. Use a strong password and enable two-factor authentication to protect your account from hackers. Step 3. Buy Bitcoin. The right way. You can buy Bitcoin instantly or use dollar cost averaging, DCA, which means buying small amounts regularly, instead of going all in at once. Okay, you've bought Bitcoin, but here's where most people go wrong. They leave it on the exchange, and that's a huge risk. Part 3. How to store Bitcoin securely. If you don't control your Bitcoin, you don't own it. Exchanges can get hacked, shut down, or even freeze your funds. So let's talk about proper Bitcoin storage. Hot wallets versus cold wallets. Hot wallets, X, Trust Wallet, MetaMask. Convenient, but vulnerable to hacks. Cold wallets, example, Ledger, Trezor. The safest way to store Bitcoin long-term. Avoid common security mistakes. Never share your private keys. Beware of phishing scams and fake websites. Use a hardware wallet if you're investing long-term. Now that your Bitcoin is secure, how should you actually invest it? Let's break down the best strategies. Part 4. Best Bitcoin. Investing strategies. There are 3 main strategies for investing in Bitcoin. 1. Long-term holding, hodling. Buy Bitcoin and hold it for years, ignoring short-term price fluctuations. Best method for beginners and long-term believers. Use DCA, dollar cost averaging, to reduce risk. 2. Trading Bitcoin, high risk, high reward. Buy low, sell high, but requires technical analysis skills. Can be profitable but also risky if you're inexperienced. 3. Earning passive income. With Bitcoin platforms like Nexo, BlockFi, allow you to earn interest on your Bitcoin. Warning: Some lending platforms have collapsed, so choose wisely. All right, before we wrap up, let's go over the biggest mistakes most beginners make. Final tips and call to action. If you've made it this far, you're already ahead of 99% of new investors. But here's what not to do. Mistake number one, panic selling. When prices drop, Bitcoin is volatile. If you sell in fear, you'll lose money. Have a long-term strategy. Mistake number two, keeping Bitcoin on an exchanges can get hacked. Use a hardware wallet for long-term security. Mistake number three, falling for scams. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Avoid pump and dump schemes, fake giveaways, and guaranteed profits.